Yes, 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 yes. As you already know, for only $100, I promote whatever you need on my social medias and my website. That's my Twitter, Facebook, Insta Stories, YouTube community, and my website, www.doggiediamondstv.com. Hit me up on Instagram at Doggie Diamonds for your promo. Serious inquiries only. Must be Cash App ready. Might do Zelle, but Cash App is the way. Let's get to it. The hardest working. Well, a lot of people work hard, but cultural base, content, current content. Let's get to it. We on here Saturday night. It's early though, but y'all gonna be here with us. And if y'all been here with us before, y'all already know what take place. We appreciate y'all. We got a lot of love for y'all because y'all got love for us. Shout out to the white suburban kid in the building. Shout out to all my moderators. 777 I Eternal Son of Law 777. Y'all are here. They was running their mouth when the channel went down, but look at them now. We back stronger than ever and about to get crazier. Shout out to the Cash App early. Shout out to the Super Chat early. Shout out to them likes. Let them likes go up. You know what I'm saying? We wanted to do 2 today, but we couldn't, but we gonna get to it. So without any further ado, I present. Who you presenting? I'm presenting myself. Oh, I don't think I'm fully. Yeah, I was. Hold on. I'm ready now. I'm almost ready. Hold on. Let me get ready. Hold on. Now we ready. Now we ready to do some content. And for the weirdos that was looking at me before, was like, I didn't even know he had hair. Your wrist is broke for saying that. Straight up and down. I didn't even know he had hair. Broke. Your wrist is broke. But what's up, everybody? This is Doggie Diamonds, of course. What you teasing? Were you laughing when I said it was funny? So I'm saying, dudes like, yo, I didn't even know he had hair. I'm like, yo, come on, man. Your wrist is broke. You know what I'm saying?
Wow.
Your wrist is broke. But yo, introduce yourself to the people. They know who I am.
Salute. Peace and power to all the people of the hip hop culture. Peace and power to the people of the struggle. Kareem Blizz Johnson, East New York's finest. Nature, long-term pen workman resident, and shout out to my namesake. Today's his born day. So Johnny, Blizz, Wilson, wherever you are, keep your head up tight and happy born day to your kid. A divine mind knows, a divine mind shows. All things work in divine order. All things work in divine order. All things work in divine order. I love my comrade. Let's get it.
And I love my comrade as well. I love Brooklyn. I love Queens. I love Staten Island. I love the Bronx. I love Harlem. I love Long Island. I love the BX. I love the whole New York City. I love upstate. I love the tri-state, New Jersey, Connecticut. I love CT. Shout out to CT, man. Let me tell y'all something about Connecticut. In this culture, if Connecticut get behind you, you gonna win. Just know that.
No doubt.
Always rock with Connecticut. If Connecticut get behind you, you gonna win. When that mixtape era was out and them DVDs, if you popped off in Connecticut, your life was gonna get changed. So it is what it is. So I'm blaming you for this bill.
Me?
Yeah, I'm blaming you.
Hold on. How?
Because the other day, I don't know how we started talking about the Slaughterhouse thing. Well, how we got on that? You remember? We did so much content, I don't remember.
We got on it because we were speaking on Joe's statement about Megan being
Facts.
a superstar.
Okay.
Right?
Yeah.
And then it led us into questioning whether or not he himself was a superstar.
Okay.
And then I said he wasn't even the superstar of that group, of the collective. And you said, well, who was? If he wasn't the superstar, who was? And then I said, Joell. And you said no. And I asked you, well, you would take Crooked Eye over Joell? And you said, yeah. So that's how we started speaking about Joell Ortiz or Joe Budden.
Thank for the recollection. So I'm blaming you because Joell Ortiz probably saw you say that and he got geased off that. It's your fault.
No.
You geased him.
No.
You geased him.
Listen, he has, first of all, I'm going to stand tall and stand by it. He is nice, regardless of what anybody has to say. Lyrically, that man is nice.
He can rap.
Now, when I'm doing the research of this conversation, I ain't got nothing to do with this. This is some long-standing shit between them two.
Facts, we didn't know that
that's
too.
Coming, that's coming to light now. But again, and Crooked co-signed it. He just dropped a little live. He co-signed a lot of truth to the argument on Joell's side. Now, let's get to the meat of it because it went a little extra. It went extra. It went left.
The meat of it, no pun intended at all, because that's where they went with it. Oh, okay. So when you have when you have your argument and it's public, so we all could see it. That's for the world to see, right? Mm-hmm. So I didn't somebody say Kareem put a battery in his back. I'm telling you, it's your fault. You gassed Joell.
Man, don't nobody watch me like that.
Yeah, right. That's what you think. I can tell you people watch you because you got dudes who've been regurgitating a lot of stuff we've been saying too. That's another subject because I've been hearing people been telling me, people been saying stuff verbatim. That's another subject, but we'll just stay on this. So you was saying Joell is nice. I'm not saying he's not nice. He's just not my favorite. You know what I'm saying? And he's just okay to me. You know what I'm saying? Joe Budden and him had a back and forth, which Joe Budden was very calm, like how he normally is, and it seemed like, I'm not saying nobody was copping a plea. I can't say nobody was copping a plea, but Joell seemed like he was trying to just like, just hear the album out, tell the people like, support us. What Joe Budden said after that, where you go after that after a nigga Frank stand you?
Well, you in that space, like I always say, you gotta lock ass. We got to lock ass. I don't care if you my brother, if you my cousin, if you've been a homie, that should never even come into your frame. Because you already know
what come with that.
Me, where I stand and what I feel with that. We gotta lock ass on sight. But prior to that, even because I think a lot of people don't understand the context of the beef and the business aspect of it. And that's what might have triggered this dude, because I told you, he got cussy tendencies, man. Because he was, like you said, he was calm, they was building, and then what triggered you to go there and to get extra hype and then to go left with it?
Well, I think he was telling them to support something that he don't give a F about. Now, me, when you say, all right, historically, right? I love saying historically too, because that's just a dope word. But historically, when you tell somebody that, you ready to take their head off, and that's when you trying to get to the highest point of disrespect you could get to. That's when that's almost like saying, you ever look somebody in the face and just say, yo, your mother. Right. And when you say it with that conviction, if they don't swing right after that, then they boots. You understand what I'm saying?
Right.
But when you say certain things, you trying to go there. Now, I don't know what you're going to do on live. You playing on a live, you know.
Right. Right.
Yeah, you playing on a live because when you see each other now, do you be like, well, keep it real.
Mm-hmm.
You're going to wish you retracted that statement.
Fuck was that? What the fuck was that?
You're going to wish you retracted that statement.
He's articulate.
No. I don't care how articulate you. This is the point. When you like, I'm out. But you're going to wish you retracted that statement. Nah.
Son,
Nah.
he's from Bushwick.
So what? People give it up in Bushwick too.
Right, a lot. But, you know, they did go through gentrification, and communication within the setting of gentrification is very key.
He's
so
40.
Of course, he's keeping it mature.
He's 40. He's been out there when Bushwick was nothing but stolen cars and the Puerto Ricans wilding out there.
He's what?
He's like 40 years old.
Nah, he not 40.
How old is he? Why he not 40? He was in his 30s like 10 years ago.
40.
He was in his 40s 10 years ago. I mean, he was in his 30s 10 years ago. What's 30
no,
plus?
He wasn't. No, he wasn't.
Now I got to get on Google's.
That dude he's not 40. He's a youngin'. He ain't 40.
He ain't 40.
Come on now.
All right. Hold on. That's what you know.
So why it take so long for him to come out? And he was 40. He ain't 40.
He's not 40 now. That's what I'm saying. You trying to say he's not 40
he might
now?
be 35, man.
Man, he's 40. He that's his industry age is 35. He's 40, man. He's 41 years old. He's born in 1980. Look, show and prove. I know. Come on, he's 40 years old.
Dang.
And you ain't never seen nobody in the town say, you're gonna wish you retracted that statement. You ain't never, not even in Sheepshead Bay. You ain't never heard nobody say that. Right or wrong?
Yeah, I never heard it. I heard it on
so
Seinfeld.
how you supposed to take him serious after he say that? Like, yo, come on. He was, because first he was like, I'm out.
First of all, he didn't want to get into an excited verbal concept because you're already telling him he's lying, and he's already telling Joe he's lying. And when I did the research, yeah, Joe was lying because there's even a clip when he tried to go there talking about the Jello song where he even said himself, I'm glad I'm retired. That means he wasn't spitting no more. I'm glad I'm retired. So now you got to question you going and getting a deal for the whole group when this dude has already said he's retired, not only on air, and then you going to disrespect me in front of these two clowns who not even relevant no more. And that was 2 years ago. So it's already bad blood up in there. So I guess he didn't want to. I guess he didn't want to play himself and be like we said. You cursing online, you cursing on live, you on Clubhouse, y'all curse. Like he said, I don't do this social media, but why y'all on live talking about this grown man stuff? Yeah, because when we started to talk about money and deals, it's no longer just us being artists and the culture. We talking grown man business here.
Yeah, but
why y'all online with this?
Yeah, but my thing is this. Well, it was respectfully, it was Royce and Joe Budden doing their thing on a live, and then Joell, I guess, people be back channeling people and hit people and be like, yo, they on there talking. So he asked to join. Now the thing was, I didn't. Royce giggle was kind of like, I didn't understand that giggle because when I got too because comrades gonna fight, brothers gonna fight.
Mm-hmm.
But once that go to somebody just got Frank stand or something like that, I'm like, whoa, because I know it's gonna get different now.
He didn't facilitate that conversation well at all.
He chuckled.
Right, you shot a couple times.
Because it ain't nothing funny now. You know what I'm saying?
It's nothing
like
funny now because, again, y'all in the mix publicly talking about business. Come on, man.
So who you believe?
What are we doing
Who do you
here?
believe based off of what's being said and the evidence that you saw?
The evidence that I saw, I gotta believe, because Crooked is the one who, again, was saying that he put the play together.
Yeah.
So he came out right after and said, yo, listen, this is what it is. And listening from what was said, I heard Joe Budden out of his own mouth say, yo, I'm glad I'm retired. So why would they consider him when we putting this play together, even though they still did?
Well, they
So
have
now-
to. They have to because it's like this. Even right now, like say Dipset, somebody will go to
Right.
Joell's and say, look, I'll cash you out if you could get Jim and Cam on a project. I'll side PC you, and then you'll get PC off of what they doing. So you're like, damn. So now you got to go and get to them and say, yo, hold on.
Yeah, right.
This is some bread. But Cam could be like, nah, I ain't doing it. So you like, yo, hold up. This is money for me. You know what I'm saying? Like, this is how I feed my family. This is how I'm going to get to the bread. So they might say, okay, well, that rate changed now, though. You know what I'm saying? Because you can't get Cam. We was going to give you a certain amount for Cam, but being that you can't get Cam, we going to give you this, that, and the third. Now,
Right.
you still going to get to the bag, but you're not going to get to the same bag that you would have got had Cam been on it. So
Right.
everybody know not the best rapper in the group, you know, it's all opinion, but the most visible, popular rapper in that group would be Joe Budden. So if you get him on board based off his platform and who he is and his personality, it brings more eyes to the project. So
Yeah, but it don't bring more creative multiplication to the project because he's the weakest link. And that's what they saying, like, yo, just off of the space of his podcast, he retired. We don't even know if he's going to be able to have the legs to go a full length of the tour or the project. Why is he going to be considered somebody that we need at the table? That means we don't need to go get that bag if that bag is determined because of his presence. We don't need that then.
but
And
that's how
what they say.
yeah,
like,
but that's
yo,
how they
we
presented
out.
it. But that's how they presented it. If you could get all 4 members, we're gonna give you this. If not, this the rate for just y'all 2. So
Right.
obviously they went to try to get Royce, and Royce said no if Joe ain't gonna be a part of it. But they like, yo, Joe retired though. Like we you know what I'm saying? We
Right.
could swing it past him, but we know he not gonna do it. So Royce like, nah. So now they straight up and down do their project. You know what I'm saying? They do their project and then they kicking the project in the ass. You know what I'm saying? They like, yo, because I thought the songs that I heard was dope. I ain't gonna front. I did like the records. You know what I'm saying? I did like the records a lot, but I don't get like, my thing is, what is they gripe? Because are they calling the project Slaughterhouse?
No.
So what is it? Oh, I think they said the downfall of Slaughterhouse.
Yeah, something like that.
You know, with Joe Budden is, I don't know if he bipolar because you really don't know who you're gonna get from day to day.
That could be like this. I'm not going to sit here and psychoanalyze him, but he got a lot of shit going wrong that need to be balanced. I'll say that. But again, if you work with somebody in the past for like he said, we worked together. We was doing our thing, but the business was not correct.
Mm-hmm.
So in order for me to maintain my sanity and to make sure that we still handle ourselves peaceably as men, I'm out of it. And once he's explained that, once he got up out of the deal, once they got up out of that situation, yo, let's do what we do. But you retired. You wasn't doing nothing, while everybody else was still doing their thing. All the other 3, even since the pandemic, they all been on somebody's joint. They all been heard over the radio.
Except for Joe Budden. Except for Joe Budden.
All of except for him.
Mm-hmm.
So you don't get to call that shot no more. We working. So you going dead our bag because you got a podcast? Damn that podcast. You almost lost this shit. In all reality, so what credibility you bringing through? You could do more harm than good because a lot of people don't like the shit that you say.
Well, you know what's funny? From the chat and what I gathered, they had a problem with the logo and they had a problem with them dissing Slaughterhouse. But my thing is this to Joe Budden: if you retire, bro, why you trying to save face? Or if you trying to save face like that, yo, the best thing that you could do, in all honesty, yo, you and Royce go in that booth and outdo that project. That's gonna be a win-win for everybody. But you don't just straight up and down say, yo, that album could SMD. Like, yo.
Right,
like,
that's another level.
Yeah, that's like.
And it shows to me that you jealous because son is nicer than you.
I don't know about all that.
Yeah, I'm calling it. I'm calling it. You tight because every song he outshined you on Slaughterhouse projects on every song.
Joell,
I stand on that.
Joell outshined Joe Budden
on every song. Nobody was waiting for Joe Budden's verse on any of that Slaughterhouse stuff. In all reality, how did he get in Slaughterhouse? Was he a late addition?
Well, it started from a record.
Because if you really want to know, he's looking like James Harden to me. He ain't bring no jury to the team.
Slaughterhouse started as a song that they all was on, and then it went from all of them being on a song to just creating a group. You know what I'm saying?
Who put the song together? Who put that play together?
I don't know. I'm not really sure. Who did it. Because I'm gonna be real with y'all. Like I stand on this. My tweets have been out there for years. I will always say Slaughterhouse looked good on paper, but it was like that Knicks team when they got Stoudemire and Melo and they had all these names. But I'm like, they ain't gonna win jack shit.
Again, because of the coaching. The coaching and how it's being ran in the back offices. If the back offices and the coaching ain't right, I don't care who you put on there. Okay,
so now you got Slaughterhouse that signs the Shady, that got Eminem, right? That got Eminem.
He's no executive though. He's an artist.
Weird artist. But Paul Rosenberg is though. Paul Rosenberg runs Shady, right?
He only that because of M.
Regardless, it don't matter.
It does.
That's like, but so Tony.
We know.
Tony Yayo was platinum, right? Tony Yayo was platinum, right?
Huh?
Tony Yayo was platinum, right?
Yeah.
And he's only platinum because of what?
Because of G-Unit.
And that's how the game work. You ain't platinum because you platinum because what you a part of.
But G-Unit Records as a company is showing and proving that it functions better than Shady.
No, Shady is the name fits perfect. Because they had Obi Trice that the setup with Nate Dogg. Ooh,
right.
That song is my joint. I even like Stat Quo. They had some artists that I think.
And what happened to all of them?
Well,
so that means something in the mix is not oil, is not churning as a machine. So that leaves the artist kind of stuck.
Yayo was platinum. He was platinum. He was part of all the stuff.
Yeah, Yayo was platinum when he first came home. Yeah, and he did that joint.
No, I'm not even talking about his singles. I mean, he's a part of.
No, I'm talking about that album.
Oh, I don't know if it was platinum or not.
Back then when we was going, when we were still on CDs, dudes was doing numbers. Dudes was getting triangles in the billboard. No, he wasn't paying for that triangle.
Yeah,
that was coming straight from the retailers. That account. So he went plat. Did Banks go plat? I think Banks only went gold.
I don't know. You know what I'm saying? I don't know.
Anyway, on paper, these dudes should have really been up and out of here.
Yeah, on paper, but when you hit play, but like I said to you, when you hit play, what is their song? You still need to say at least Yayo had Shorty So Seductive dancing on. You know that record. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
What is Slaughterhouse song? What is this signature song? You going
Slaughterhouse.
How it go? Give me a line.
Single. Slaughterhouse.
You in trouble. Then.
That's they shit.
Is that a good record?
Yeah. We gotta understand now. See now, if we listening from an underground ear or we listening from a commercial ear,
it don't matter. You on Shady. It ain't no underground on Shady Records. There's no. You can't be underground on it. You think Jimmy Iovine trying to get you to sell 200,000? Nah. And like somebody said in the chat room, they best collective thing was the BET Cypher. That was the best thing. They got off on the BET Cypher, but what is their song?
They got off on Hammer Dance too. There's a lot of joints that they had.
But who listens to who listens to Hammer Dance?
I do. And Joe Budden was the weakest one on that shit too.
That's what I think about Hammer Dance. And I don't even snore. I don't even snore, but I just snorted. Snored. Not snorted because I don't, but I just snored. But come on. Nah, listen, for real, man. Like, give you narcolepsy. You know what I'm saying? I listen. Them rough nights. So listen, the rough nights.
Is it the responsibility of them as artists to do any of those for produce?
What happened? No.
Beat me.
No. But it's their job to pick the beats. Listen.
It's their job to pick the tracks and again, present their vocals in a way that they're going to engage their audience to get out there and make sure they're relevant. Now, if they don't get the visibility, if they don't get the airspace, who's that on?
Somebody said Griselda's pretty much underground, dog, and they survived on Shady. No, they didn't. That's why they want to leave. They ain't survived there either. Yeah. That's why they want out.
Right.
But listen, this is what I think. Them rough nights where I can't sleep, I put on Hammer Dance, and it helps me sleep just fine. Hammer Dance is the cure for insomnia. If you can't sleep, put Hammer Dance on, put it on repeat. Put it on repeat, and you're going to get some sleep. You're going to get some of the best Z's. It's almost equivalent to melatonin. This is actual factual studies. You know what I'm saying? Hammer Dance is trash. The whole Slaughterhouse thing to me, it was just something that looked good on paper. You know what I'm saying? Because you like, oh, here come Royce. Royce is coming from the whole Shady thing. Crooked Eye, Long Beach, Crip. You know, he's a spitter. Joell Ortiz, for whatever reason, people like him. You know what I'm saying?
Because he's nice.
You're going to retract that statement. Well, all right. I can name some shit that I like from Joell Ortiz. But I'm going to be real with you, and I don't want to make it seem like I'm dissing him because it ain't personal. You know what I'm saying? We're talking about hip-hop.
Right, just like when I keep telling people, I don't like Big L. I just I didn't think he was nice at all or nothing. And people throw mad, yo, you bugging. No, in his class, he was whack. He couldn't stand tall against none of them in his class.
Who in his class? We went through this before.
AZ's in his class. He ain't nicer than A by nothing. Don't start it.
So, okay. AZ still nice though?
Yeah. Yeah, I'm not good. We can't shit on son. Hell yeah.
I mean.
Yeah. Take his bars off of any track. Read them.
We ain't doing this. Ain't school. We ain't reading. This ain't social studies.
School. Listen and read. That son is still nice.
Nah,
That is nice. He's incredible. I'm not even going to listen. We ain't even going to say underrated. They got him on some very, 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 very underrated.
That's his
He's
fault.
light years ahead of all these
But that's
that y'all calling top 20,
but
top
that's
15.
his fault.
But it don't take away from what his craft is and how.
Yes, it do, because per capita of his albums is not a lot. And again,
that's poor beat selection. That's different shit.
No, it's a nigga just. I ain't even gonna get into him because again,
he nice in the L, straight up.
I don't agree.
You can't put them songs in comparison.
Okay, so now let me ask you something. If that microphone came out on stage,
yeah,
and you pass that microphone to Big L, and then you pass that microphone to AZ, who gonna have a better crowd reaction and who gonna have a better verse?
Hey, Hey, definitely gonna have a better verse.
What are you gonna say? My destiny to be forever free? Yo, Nas and Primo, you know how we go. Nah.
What your man gonna say?
Big L?
You better flee hops before I throw your ass 3 blocks. Come on, stop that.
Yo, he was on that beat, killing that beat. Straight up.
Come on. You best to flee. That's damn near borderline. You're gonna retract that statement.
Nah, but flee.
You best to flee.
Nah, but flee rhyme with re.
Come on.
They both nice, but I'll say this. Big L was built for that crowd and that stage and that moment in them ciphers. That Big L gonna kill that cipher.
Listen, man, again, it's a low budget finesse. And that's all.
That was his teacher.
Right.
But it
didn't work for me.
He surpassed finesse though. Lyrically, he surpassed finesse. Ebonics, I mean, he got songs that we still playing. We got songs that and Lord Finesse is the homie, so I'm definitely not gonna talk bad about him. But come on, AZ had a moment, and that moment been gone for a long time. He had a moment. And it was only in that firm stanza. After that, nothing memorable.
Nothing memorable.
No.
Again, and you was in the whole DVD era. He was killing the mixtape. He had like 2 or 3 every year for about 6 years.
And name one of them.
Straight.
Name one of them.
I told you, the Memphis sessions.
The who?
The Memphis sessions.
Now you know you was standing alone with knowing that, right? The only person who know about that is you and AZ.
Go ahead. No.
Because the audience don't know nothing about that. Now AZ is nice, but he not better than Big L to me.
Okay, so we're gonna leave that.
We could leave that, yeah. We could.
I'm telling you, I'm standing on it. Joell is way nicer than this Joe Budden.
Nah. I don't agree.
Well, we're gonna see, because them two gonna have to put out something after this little debacle that they had.
No, they're gonna have to fucking
Royce and
fight.
That dude gonna have to put out something.
They're gonna have to fight.
They're gonna have to do that too, but they gotta come through with something on wax.
Yo, why y'all saying I'm slandering AZ? How about y'all get off AZ dick? Because I ain't never say he wasn't nice. It was AZ against Big L. It wasn't AZ how I feel about AZ. We're talking about AZ over Big L, and I don't agree.
In that class. Well, who else was in that class?
I don't know. I ain't go to school.
I'm telling you what, okay. We talking 93-ish. So now you got A, you got Big L, you had McGruff who was coming through.
Nah, don't do that.
And we didn't really have nobody else in BK that could even stand tall on any of that.
When did Smooth and Trigger and them hit?
They hitting like 9-1.
Nah. That was late. Nah, that Smooth and Trigger and them was later than that. We bugging. They later than that.
Nah, that was like 9-1, 9-2.
They was in Dead President's video. Dead Presidents came out like 9-6 or something like that.
What? Yeah, they was out before that.
Yeah, but it ain't 91, no.
broken language.
Nah, that ain't 91. That ain't 91. Because MOP and them. MOP and them wasn't even 91. They was later than that. They came out way after MOP.
93?
No, like 95, 96.
Nah. They was out before that.
Yes, they did. I'm telling you.
It was out before that.
Smooth and Trigger was out in 91?
93, I'm telling you.
Nah, I don't think so.
Yeah.
I think it was 90.
Look,
I say 95.
When did, hold on. Because Trigger Smooth supposed to have written a verse for that joint with Jay and Kane.
He wrote Ain't No Nigga. No, he wrote Ain't No Nigga for Foxy Brown.
Ooh, man. No,
yeah.
Kane and, right? What year was that?
We about to look it up.
Yeah, I'm telling you, them dudes is out. Them dudes.
I know 91, 90.
93.
I know what you saying, but nah. I don't think so.
Look it up. Look up. How about some hardcore?
That ain't them. That's MOP.
Right. This is MOP. Now Smooth and Trigger. I'm going. Look it up.
96.
For what?
Once Upon a Time in America. That's 96. I knew it was 96. It's around the same time Jay-Z dropped.
And where's MOP?
MOP is before that. They like 90. MOP is probably like 93. MOP is 93. Yo, nigga, y'all saying, see, they making this I'm sleeping on AZ and all that. Get off his fucking chicken meat. I ain't never say nothing about him. It was in comparison, AZ to Big L. I just don't think AZ was better than Big L. That's it. And I'm from Brooklyn. I'm supposed to be on some AZ shit. But I just thought Big L was nice. When I first heard Big L, I was like, yo, this dude is nice. I ain't got nothing to do with AZ. AZ is nice. AZ is nice. I'm never going to say he not nice, but he just not better than Big L to me. He feel like he is. I feel like he ain't.
You really want to be honest, I think he's better than a lot of these dudes.
I know what you're about to say.
Yeah. I'm telling you.
Well, okay. Head to head on songs, AZ always had a better verse than Nas. I think Nas' verse was more, Nas was just that dude. But yo, son, before the sunset, all the tech, that was just crazy to me. But Nas set the tone for it. It's just, AZ, he nice. But I don't feel like, even when we dealing with AZ, I don't feel like later on, we could really hold him to this high esteem lyrically because there's no memorable records. Because we could see the climb of everybody. We could see, Jay-Z rise, we could see Nas, we could see different people, but AZ he didn't really drop a lot of projects. So how we, you know what I'm saying? So how we really saying he...
So what's, it's a lot of these dudes that's getting mad burned, but they don't have no real large memorable records.
Who? Like who?
On their own.
Who? Like who?
A lot of them that's still rocking.
Like who?
Common. Black Thought. There's a lot of these
Common. Common. Ain't none of them Ain't none of them better than AZ. Ain't better than Common either.
He not. Common better than Nas if you really want to know.
Yeah, ain't nobody better. Common is up there. Common is right. up there.
But he don't have no memorable record.
Yes, he do.
Other than what?
I Used to Love Her.
Come on. And we could say Sugar Hill for AZ then.
Okay, now we going to talk about The Light. Common. Keep going.
Do or Die.
What song is Do or Die?
Do or Die.
I don't know. That's with him and Nas?
No, him for Dolo. You
The
know
Light.
Do or Die. All right, don't go with Do or Die. What's the other joint? When he was up in the whip with
I ain't helping you.
Day shit.
I ain't helping you.
You know that joint with the Training Day shit. Then come on, stop it. You know that. Yeah.
Even Come Close to Me was dope. Is your eyes still green, girl? Fire.
Yeah, no doubt. Okay.
More Money is fire. You know what I'm saying? But Common, nah, even Common got a dope joint out right now called Imagine. Fire. He used the imaginary player joint. Fire. And Common.
So A and Jaheim joint ain't fire?
I didn't like that. It wasn't for AZ though. I didn't like Jaheim because I was sensing that.
Okay,
that
take
custody.
them out and let's concentrate on the bars.
I like Be Alright by AZ though. That was my joint. That's my favorite AZ record though. Yeah, that's my favorite AZ record. And I'm back. Spirit of Marcus Garvey. That's fire.
Right.
But see, I gotta help you.
That's the joint.
Oh, that's you talking about? That's with Daddy Rose on there, right? There's Daddy Rose on there?
That's the I'm back.
Yeah. No, but Common, my favorite Common record is Straight Up and Down.
Corner.
No. It's Your World.
Okay.
It's Your World by Common. But back to, all right, we just veered off. Let's talk about these fucking dudes.
Joell to do the same shit, and he outshined this man. So this man got an issue with him, and then he clowned him 2 years ago. He clowned him. So you know it's a little something there. He got on his podcast and clowned him.
RZA didn't do the I'm Back, Pete. I think Buck Wild did that. RZA didn't do that.
Buck Wild.
Yeah, that's Buck Wild, my homie Buck.
RZA ain't doing no beats that late. After the flood, he was a wash.
You about to get stoned by the Wu-Tang Clan crew.
I guess they could get their Brock Stones, get their swords, whatever. After the flood, he was a duck.
Yo, but listen.
Stop wearing them funny ass suits too. But we put him on the screen next.
Yeah, bong bong.
Yeah. Stop wearing them suits with a stripe down the side and all that. Come on now.
Yo, but listen, right? Joell is not nicer than Joe Budden. He not. The BET Cypher, he killed the BET Cypher. Joe Budden murdered that. Now, the only issue that I have is that, again, you disrespecting them for going on and moving on with their career. You know what? Because right now, and in defense of Joell, and Crooked, right?
Mm-hmm.
People always gonna keep asking them what happened to Slaughterhouse.
Right.
What happened to Slaughterhouse? What happened to Slaughterhouse? What happened to Slaughterhouse? So this is the time where this is the best time to say it, because as a soloist, I don't think Crooked got a career that, he's a dope artist. You know what I'm saying? He don't really have no memorable records, but he can rhyme to me. You know what I'm saying? Same thing with Joell. You know what I'm saying? He could rap. But he got a record that I like. I'm trying to think of it. I love this Joell Ortiz song, man. So people gonna keep asking him, what happened to Slaughterhouse? What happened to Slaughterhouse? What happened to Slaughterhouse? It's almost like people asking me, yo, what happened to Forbes DVD? You know what I'm saying? Now, I beat around the bush on the answer a lot, but one day I'm going to have to answer.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? But being that I built something that I could sustain on my own, some people will forget that that's a part of my past because I was able to create Doggie Diamonds TV. They was never able to create anything outside of Slaughterhouse that people care about. So every time they do something, people going to say, yo, it is called Hip Hop by Joell Ortiz. That's a song I like. So people just going to keep saying, yo, what happened to Slaughterhouse? What happened to Slaughterhouse? And knowing that Joe Budden is I don't want to say he's very vocal. He has a podcast, so he's going to talk. When these dudes do interviews, they get baited and drawn out in conversations. So they say something and then he got to respond. He's going to respond publicly to whatever, but then he's also going to jab them. He also going to kick them in the ass every now and again because I just think he didn't just want to be a part of the group. You know what I'm saying? I don't think he wanted to be a part.
Well, then say that, but don't discredit or try to say that we're creating a different narrative in our songs. How you gonna tell me about my truth? That's my truth. That's my truth. Just like somebody just recently said it. If they do a biopic, it's on them. It's my truth.
Rest in peace. Rest in peace, the Night Owl, whoever that may be. But homie, you got one more fucking time to type that. I done seen that shit like 6, 7 times. I don't know if that was your personal friend or whatever.
Who is that?
But you gonna have to chill with that shit. Don't type that shit again. Rest in peace to him or her, whoever it is. But don't type that shit again. Seriously. Don't type that shit again. Don't do that. You're starting to piss me off now. And I was chilling. But you are starting to piss me off with that. Keep typing that shit. We don't even know who that is. What that got to do with what we talking about? Okay, you want to type it again? All right, cool. into the abyss.
Yeah, you out of here.
Yeah.
But I'm saying, do we take points off for them airing out the business aspect in the public like that?
Nah, you have to. You gotta air out that business because again, you keep getting asked, what happened? How do you explain what happened? Because you eventually have to.
Don't nobody ask the Temptations what happened.
But look,
don't nobody ask No Audition what happened.
But they wrote a movie. They did a movie. So they didn't have to ask them.
You really, even in the movie, look, even in the movie, in the biopic, which I just love. I just love the whole New Audition in the industry, period.
I love New Auditions is one of them.
From little kids to grown-ass men, they kept it tall and stayed tight, regardless, because the industry tried to shit them down. And I'm going to keep it a buck, because ain't none of them had no broke wrists. I think they navigated through this industry without that, and they stood tall. So I always dig that, but we don't know the intricate parts of the business on why it went like that.
No,
but they just presented.
No, but they did talk about that with Ralph. They didn't get no cream. Nobody asked them outside of that, but the movie told what happened. The movie told what happened. Remember, they wasn't getting no money.
Yeah. But that couldn't have been, again, the whole, that didn't piece them like that.
Nah, remember they was kids though. They was rappers. I mean, they was singing since they was little kids and they ain't getting no money.
Kids. Right.
And then they try to get Ralph to kick them off, and he was like, nah. You understand what I'm saying? So the point I'm making is that you definitely gonna have a time where people ask them, and then it went out there via the movie. They ain't doing no Slaughterhouse biopic though. Let's slow the fuck down.
That ain't
Let's slow all the way the fuck down. Let's slow down.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
You
like
did that when you were icon.
Yeah, let's chill.
Yeah.
Let's fucking chill. You know what I'm saying? They ain't doing no Slaughterhouse biopic. But I mean, they had the right to explain what happened, because that hurt their career, that stunted their growth, and that stunted their money.
Yeah, but I'm saying, do y'all argue on IG live with, like, come on. And then you took it to the degree, you talking Frankston on IG live, like, yo, what are you doing? Where we going at? You that bugged out? All right.
Yeah, but
we gonna see. Yeah,
I mean, Frank standing, nah, I wouldn't.
Yeah, that don't come in the what we doing.
Yeah, I don't think I would do that. So somebody did say y'all leaving Royce out the conversation. What role do Royce play? Because I felt like he sat there.
First of all, I say he didn't facilitate the conversation well, and no reality, he might have instigated it.
Yeah.
I'm gonna keep it a buck.
Yeah, because he could have said, Joell gonna come on here. I know it's gonna go left. Nah, we ain't gonna bring Joell on.
Simple as that. I mean, that could have been it. But again, he might feel a ways, because he wasn't the sharpest blade in that group neither.
His His Book of Ryan album is fire though. Royce got incredible. No, but Royce got incredibly nice. I ain't going front. I didn't always think he was all that nice at one point. He was okay, but he got real nice at one point. Royce, nah, he got super duper nice.
He nice.
Yeah.
But I was a witness to the cipher.
Oh,
it was
no.
Dolo, and it took him like 40 takes to get the shit off. And the youngins was watching like, this is Royce 5'9". This is the greatest, one of the greatest lyricists, and you can't go off the top of your head in one take. Kid Wiz Khalifa was brand new, came up there, did it one take, out of there. Let me watch now. Took this dude, you think I'm exaggerating? About 36 takes, yo. I was right there.
So this wasn't a BET cipher with them, right?
It was a BET cipher.
But I'm just saying it wasn't the Slaughterhouse BET cipher.
No.
Right? Oh, okay.
No. It wasn't that one. This is one we came through for Dolo. The same year when I told you Cuban was there with their sons, Run came with his son.
Yeah.
Everybody was, coming through. Raekwon too. You the homie. I love you. But it took you about 40 takes that night.
To kick they rap?
Yeah.
Damn.
Yeah. So how nice are you? How we gonna give you these nice? The youngest is looking. It was like this. Really?
You said Nip was there?
Yeah. Nip came, yeah. That was early though. That was early. You know what I'm saying? If that was 2010, probably 2011, I got to do the research on that. But it was a while ago. But I don't forget.
Damn.
I don't forget. Run came through. One take. We out of here. Cube. One take. We out of here. Cube's son. We out of here. Diamond 2. Took her about 12 takes.
Well,
after her presto change in the dressing room, and it took about 2 hours to put that shit together. But yeah, so took Royce a lot of takes. So now we got to question your pen, or do we question your performance?
Or question that yak he used to be on Hard Body back then too. Because
he was a yak.
He's alcoholic. Yeah, he's a bad alcoholic. And he was he was eating. He was borderline custody in it too with them pills.
He looked very refreshed that night.
How you look and was in your system is two different things. You know what I'm saying? But I mean, again, when we look at it, come on, Run gonna do one take. Anybody can do that A B C D E F G shit. Run, that shit ain't.
But it wasn't A B C D E F G that night.
The hardest shit Run ever did was that.
That verse was all right. That wasn't no A B C. Mary, why you bugging?
And Wiz Khalifa, that shit ain't complex at all.
He did his thing on that. He did his thing in that cycle.
But it's gonna be one. But it's gonna be one take though. It's gonna be one take. I mean.
But if that's the case, it should be one take for any Royce, the 5'9". It shouldn't be one take.
No, I agree.
With Primo on the beat.
So hold up, you saying that they went there taping, Primo playing the beat, he rapped and cut, do it again.
Stumble. Yo, he about on the 8th bar, stumble. Wait a minute.
The dog ate my homework.
Run that back. Come on, man. This is BET. You know how much that cost them? Rewind that.
Yeah.
The kids is getting tired. After 20, dudes is like, yo, what's going on?
Come on, Wiz. What you mean you love me, but I'm wilding on the Wiz part? Wiz Khalifa is not an MC. Please stop.
Come on now. Stop it.
Wiz Khalifa,
stop it.
First of all,
he's a rapper.
He's a rapper, and Wiz Khalifa.
He's a rapper. He's not an MC.
No.
He's a rapper.
No, Wiz Khalifa wears biker shorts. This is a fact. No, he wear biker shorts and he paint his nails. So, chill. So that them lyrics ain't gonna be all that crazy. It's the reefer. But he wear biker shorts. This is a fact. And he ain't on no bike.
And he doing karate now.
Yeah, I mean,
You seen that shit?
you do all that shit you want, but
Did you see the kick?
I don't
You ain't see the kick?
I never like yo, I saw the kick.
You ain't see the hip thruster uppercut kick shit?
Yo.
Yeah, I gotta send you the tape.
You did send it to me, but I ain't never. I just never like. I never liked Wiz Khalifa. That Black and Yellow.
Black and Yellow was fire.
My favorite song that he did was "Reach for the Stars" with Bone Thugs. It's dope.
You know I ain't hear that.
Yeah, it's dope. But he's never been.
Them dudes.
I mean, yo, man, let's keep it all the way real, man. There was certain rappers that people was just fucking dick eating because of the blogs, man. And that was Wiz Khalifa. That was Currency. That was like a few rappers. I was like, man, I ain't never see what the big deal was. Like, they aight, but they always talking about weed and smoking and all that shit. I don't smoke, so I don't relate. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
And we flying jets and all this. Step into the realms of chaos shit. I ain't never listened to none of that shit. I'll just be real with you, man. People just be like, oh, nah, Spitter Andretti and all this shit. He nice. I used to be like, where? Like, what is it that y'all hear that I don't hear? You know what I'm saying? But
again, something that they relate to, because again, we are in.
Especially Wale. No. Wale.
What?
Garbage.
Yeah, he's trash.
Garbage.
I don't understand nothing about the praise
when
of
he
him
said,
as an artist.
When he said, let me blow up on your mind, I was like, nope. Nope. You just straight up and down killed your career with me, buddy. Let me blow up on your mind. Again, y'all gonna sit there and say Currency fire because at this time, them blogs and Nah Rights, the two dope boys, all of them were straight up and down feeding y'all this shit. And y'all was rocking with that. But
not listening.
But y'all don't play none of that shit now. You don't play none of that shit now. Currency.
Oh my goodness.
I never listened to none of that shit. I used to be like,
It was quite a few cats that they was trying to push through, man.
Yeah, it was
cats that was trying to push through.
They had
out of here now.
They had a nigga named Kxng Veggies, all types of shit. I was like, man, what is this shit? I'm not listening to none of this shit. Sir Michael Rocks and all. I'm like, what is this shit? You don't have to be a dude who's a gangster. You don't have to be certain things, but what are we, Sir Michael Rocks? I'm supposed to listen to somebody named Sir Michael Rocks and Kxng Veggies? The fuck is that shit? Kxng Veggies? Fuck, he gonna rhyme about beef and broccoli and Brussels sprouts? Man, get out of here with that shit. I ain't never listened to none of that shit. You know what I'm saying? Wale?
Oh my goodness.
Garbage. And then niggas would be like, yo, they do they do records, they get high to jets and I'm like, man, what the fuck is this? I'm like, oh man, I didn't even like none of this shit. I just didn't like that shit. And again, when I don't like a nigga name, I just don't fuck with you. Cause I can't put that Kxng Veggies on. Who? Yo, that Kxng Veggies. Know what I'm saying? Fuck out of here. You know what I'm saying? So even when people be trying to make fun of my name, I could break my name down. I could break down my whole name, where it mean, where it come from. You know what I'm saying? I don't know where no fucking Sir Michael Rocks come from. And Kxng Veggies.
Who is that?
These niggas know who they is. You're a fucking dresser, a blesser. That Mr. Lift shit. Whatever the fuck that shit was. You know what I'm saying? I just ain't never liked that shit. So when I used to be sitting there, and I used to be Elliot Wilson and B. Dot dick riding Wale. I think they had some type of they was on a take. You know what I'm saying? But I ain't never liked that shit. You know what I'm saying? I
didn't understand.
Yo,
I don't understand that at all.
They used to always be pushing that shit. I
don't get it.
Why they keep pushing this? Let me blow up on your. I can't even say that shit. Let me blow up on your mind. How you come on, you had Rihanna on a song and the fucking bed is squeaking in the whole fucking song. It's a sound of a fucking bed squeaking. Who the fuck want to hear that shit? Who got springs in their bed?
That you can hear.
No, period. Beds don't have springs no fucking more. Who got springs?
Not quality mattress.
Listen, if you got
Not
a
some
spring,
quality shit.
listen.
You got spring. You got spring mattresses up north.
Well, nigga, you got
You got spring mattresses up north.
my nigga.
You don't.
If you got springs in your bed, you out the fucking game. They don't even make beds with you. I'm serious. They go down to fucking mattress firm and they don't even got fucking springs in the bed no more. Lotus flower bomb. Let me blow up on your mind. Like, get the fuck out of here with this shit. I was like, man, this shit is corny. Shit was just corny to me. Always was.
goodness.
Even back then. And I used to hate when you go to the blogs and they just kind of push this shit on you, push this shit on you, push this shit on you. I'm like, man, get the fuck out of here with this shit. All right. This shit is cool. All right. You like it. We love it. But it's other shit. Why y'all keep fucking trying to push this shit on us, man?
Mm-hmm.
You know who's dope, right? You know who's dope. And I think he need a shout out. And I don't care if y'all don't agree with me. But one of the dopest MCs is a guy named Saha the Prince.
Oh, he's fire.
Fire.
Yeah, that dude. He's not.
Saha the Prince.
I don't think nobody could disagree with that.
Saha the Prince is nice.
That kid is different level nice. He's
Yeah.
Son is. But what's stopping the momentum?
I
Because
mean,
the damn sure ain't the bars.
be lending that pen.
He lends the pen out. Yeah, you wilding. Why?
I mean, that's how you eat most of the time. When you can't get on yourself, you got to write. That's how you really get your paper. That's how you get your paper. Writing. Word. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, but he's nice to another level, man.
He wrote for Kanye.
Yeah, he's nice to another level. Another level. So I'm saying, okay, if you saying that, then, well, so skills is fire.
Who? What skills?
Skills.
Mad skills?
Yeah. His pen, like you say, his pen go off. What happened?
Who he wrote for?
His click.
Who is Click? Timberland in them at one point?
Yeah.
Yo, I ain't gonna front that Are You Somebody remix with
Right.
that shit was fire, baby girl. That shit was fire. But I mean, he don't make enough records. He make a record every year. The wrap up, and then Uncle Murder stole that. So
right, and that was but prior to that, come on, he been in the industry a long time.
Yeah,
that's some new shit.
But then he made that fake ass song with Freeway. That was that fake ass What We Do Is Wrong record. That shit bothered me. You know what I'm saying? I don't like records that sound just like another record. But let's talk about dope MCs. Another dope MC. The best MC from Detroit goes by the name of Elzhi. The best MC from Detroit. Nobody could fuck with Elzhi. Fonte, incredible. Truthfully, Drake's style is really Fonte. It's the same shit. Because Fonte will start rapping and then he'll sing something. But that's where Drake get that shit from. And early on, he used to show them love and he used to really, really salute them. But then when you get too big, you can't be saluting them dudes on the underground. You know what I'm saying? But Elzhi, crazy.
Yeah, son is nice. It's nice, but
yo, I like Danny Brown too, though. Danny Brown is nice. He just ain't had no two. At one point,
like him?
I like Danny Brown.
I'm saying as a lyricist, like
yeah, he got busy. Yeah, Danny Brown got busy on this joint with Black Milk. Got busy.
Yeah, they got big, but again, okay. So that's 1, 2, 3, a few. That'll make you consistently nice.
No, but you gotta have a lot. You gotta have a lot of confidence to rhyme with no jibs. He ain't had no. He ain't had no jibs. Yo, he ain't had no jibs. His furniture moved out. He ain't had no jibs. He just he rap with no jibs.
Yeah, okay. I mean, and don't get me wrong. It was not, but I just heard something from him recently that wasn't, it was all right.
Nah, but I mean.
But I mean, consistent, when that's what I'm saying, when you consistently nice. Like, okay. And even in that, if you can't perform, something wrong. Because Royce was, for me, Royce by now was consistently nice.
No, he was.
But now I'm coming to see, and we in a small set, and this ain't even a club. It's taking you 30, 40 takes. That ain't nice to me. Now I gotta start listening a little harder. So now when Slaughterhouse do come through, I'm like, oh, okay, this group gonna be banging.
It was the Knicks. It was the Knicks. I'm telling you, when the Knicks got Amari Stoudemire, because we thought that Phoenix dude was coming.
Right.
And we thought this Denver Mello was coming. And it fuck happened.
Yeah, and you can't, that's what I'm saying. I don't like when artists try to say the business, the industry, the business. They don't have nothing to do with when you in that studio and you go in that booth and you ready to give the fans something. Damn what they doing up front. What are you going to do as an MC? So we could get it. Fuck them dudes in the management and all that. They're not writing.
Yeah, but I ain't going front. They do be telling dudes to go back and give them more records though. Because it be certain records that they want. Somebody said Philly Most Wanted. If you go on Forbes DVD, YouTube, I got an interview with Bubonic. Yo, I really interviewed every fucking boy. I was going through my shit one day like, yo, hold on, I forgot about him. I did it, but I got an interview with Bubonic. But that's besides the point. They really be telling people to go back and give us, we need a single, we need a song. So what they do a lot of times. Yeah, but they
wild. Okay. Nas' business wasn't always 1,000 at all. His shit was kind of suspect for a lot of years, but that did not stop him when he went in that booth and he did his thing and made them records.
Yeah, but
his creativity always outshined anything he had to do business-wise.
Yeah, but they opened up
recently.
Yeah, but then they opened up. No, but they opened up budgets for Nas. It's a different. These dudes don't even be getting budgets opened up for them, and they ain't got it.
Listen, they don't need budgets now. This internet, you could come in, you could go on IG and give it up to your fan base to show that you still nice.
Now, do you know? Let me tell you something. Do you know? A lot of people don't know this. When you put out music and the label didn't okay it, the label will shut your ass down and it's your music. You know why? Because you signed to them. It's not even your music anymore.
Right, as we see.
They be shutting them down.
As we seen
they'll
don't put out music. Just go, show up, freestyle, do all. You can go. You can't go battle. You can't go freestyle.
Nah, niggas be thinking they too big for that, man. They ain't doing that.
And that's why they suffer. So now you want to whine and bitch about the business.
But who the
that's
fuck
what
is
I'm talking about? The business don't have nothing to do with your creativity as an MC.
But
that's that R&B bullshit.
Yeah, but who's really listening to
MC? You supposed to get busy.
Yeah, but okay. Now let's keep it.
I don't want to hear none of that.
Okay, now let's.
When you open your mouth, say some shit.
Okay, now let's keep it real, and I'm gonna keep it real. Reason why that could be it, but it don't always the case, because you got an artist and MC like Dragon who been getting busy for the last couple of years with them freestyles. I'm talking about busy, but he never get that light shine on him, and he not getting what he need because guess whatever bad business he had with the Rough Riders. So nobody ain't touching him, but Dragon, go look at them freestyles. They right on YouTube. He get
it. But again, as an artist, his package is not marketable. It's just not.
But Casey Veggies was though.
Hell, I don't even know who the fuck that is.
Wale was.
Yeah, and I tell you why. He was international. They pushed that. He's from where he from? He's Nigerian?
DC, man. He from DC.
Well, and again, they always wanted somebody to come out of the DMV as far as hip-hop concerned, because they never had that. A lot of things they pushed them through. Like you said, they pushed certain people through. They pushed them through on the court of that. He was marketable for then. You know what I'm saying? Whatever the look was,
Wale.
he had it, they pushed it. Yeah, and he was corny, but he pushed it. Corny was winning at that time. How many of them was corny?
Wale's not.
That went through.
Wale's not marketable.
He was.
Yo, you know who? Listen,
damn sure wasn't nice with his lyrics. Wasn't
Wale
nice.
is not Haitian. You know who else didn't like Wale? Sean Price.
Right.
I don't Wale and none of these new niggas. He said that.
Right. But they pushed him.
Who nicer than Sean Price?
Huh?
Who nicer than Sean Price?
To me?
No, don't do that. I'm just saying about when we talk about Wale. Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Yeah, ain't nobody messing with P. Crazy?
That's what I'm saying. So he can say who's nice and who's not nice.
Brownsville niggas come
Yeah.
Shit. Nah, nobody nicer than P.
That's what I'm saying. Shout out to the chat. We got 1,126 people in the building. We do need them likes up. Let's get them likes up. But again.
If they think they put these packages together and they say, this is what's marketable now. And they push you through. I don't think drag ever was marketable. He wasn't ugly enough to be, a super gangster gorilla when he wasn't.
That nigga was nice.
Smooth and fine enough. He just didn't have that thing that they could push, but on wax.
No, but that's them. No. Look, I'm gonna keep it real. That's on the label too. Anything you put money into could be marketable. I mean, you could take literal shit dookie.
Right, exactly.
And put it in pancake mix and nobody wouldn't even know. You eating shitty ass pancakes.
Yeah, they pushed a lot of people.
This is what I'm saying. We eating shit with that got swine in it. And niggas be like, y'all don't eat pork, but you sitting there eating something that got animal shortening in it.
Right,
what you think that is? Or lard, literally. You understand what I'm saying? So anything could be marketed if you're going to put the bag behind it. I feel like with Dragon, it was some type of discrepancy. I got an interview with Dragon on this channel too. It was some type of discrepancy why they didn't fuck with him, because after he was in that movie with DMX, he should have got the push right there because he actually performed very well in the movie. And DMX was on fire.
Listen, the dude, he's an all-around natural talent. And again, his flow is just, I never heard nothing like that.
Yeah.
I give him his props, but again, when you coming behind that whole Rough Rider joint, and you, like you said, you don't get the favorable nod to say, yo, come on, you next, and you get the push. Yeah.
Yo, because that Rough Riders anthem verse he kicked, they call me Dragon. Let's get him on. Body that shit. Body. That's the type of rap I like. I don't want no, let me blow up on your mind. Or,
no.
Or that, nice. I'm sick, I'm crazy, I choke you, I drink this Ajax, I ain't with all that shit. Cause them niggas be liking that shit though. Niggas be like, nah, he nice. How he nice? He say you gonna drink Ajax.
They look at the theatrics. They don't really listen. They don't. And you're not gonna fool me. I listen from first beat on the one. When I hear it, I gotta hear it. And I know what's nice and what's not. You're not gonna feed me no bullshit and tell me it's nice. It's just not. These dudes is not nice. It's image, it's a package, it's a push through, it's a lot of shit that they do.
Nah, Memphis.
All that other shit they was wilding out back then with this one, that one. These dudes coming from nowhere. Yo, this one, that one, this one, that's one. He's next. And they flop, and they out there selling cars right now somewhere.
Was Memphis Bleak nice to you?
To me?
Yeah.
No.
Okay. We could agree on that. He had some records though.
He was all right.
Yeah, so he got some records. He could put together a little 15-minute show.
I look.
He got a classic though.
All right. You heard me?
No, he got a classic.
All right.
He got a classic.
Never sound like that again.
But that wasn't his pen though. But he got a classic record though.
He do.
Yeah, my mind right. He got a classic.
Yeah. He's all right. But in his class, and he skipped a lot of people because of the association.
But
in his class, he ain't the nicest.
So, according to the law,
right?
The law is that Jay-Z wanted Shaheem on Coming to Age, not Bleak. So if Shaheem was on Coming of Age, not Bleak, where would Bleak be? Because Bleak was the first person, and people don't pay attention, that had T.I. and Trick Daddy on the song.
On the song, right.
People don't pay attention to that. But
Round here.
Yeah, yep. Produced by Just Blaze.
Yeah, round here.
Yep.
Listen, Shaheem is a bust. He was never nice, never nothing.
Nah, Shaheem
cute.
was nice.
He was cute. He wasn't nice.
Nah, you never heard. Nah, all right, listen.
Oh, I heard all that. I was right there.
No.
Hang with his grandchildren and all that shit. Get that shit out of here.
Soul in the Hole wasn't fire?
Soul in the Hole was fire because of Killer Sick.
Nah, that was Timbo King. That was Timbo King. Killer Sin is nice, but I like whatchamacallit, Timbo, and I'm gonna be a little biased. That's my man, but Timbo voice is like one of my favorite voices in hip hop. I ain't even gonna lie.
Voice, but Sin is nice.
No, Killer Sin is nice, but Killer Sin was always sounded like Ray to me though. Sound like Ray
on that song.
Yeah.
All that Wale and Allen Iverson. Now, come on, get out.
Nah, that shit was dope. That shit was dope.
Was all right.
Okay,
that verse was all right.
I could give you a Shaheem song right now that's better than a lot of songs that was ever made.
Yeah, he had, again, look at what he got to work with.
No, I'm gonna give you a song, and I'm not talking about as a kid. I'm talking about as a grown ass man.
When he came home the first time?
Man Child in the Promised Land. Oh my! That's one of the most fire songs ever made.
It was.
My aunt died from AIDS. I watched her deteriorate. Yo, that song is fire. Yeah, that's one of my favorite songs.
He put his foot in it. But Bleak had some shit too.
Yeah, but you got Jay-Z. Who Shaheem had?
We got RZA.
Nah, it wasn't the same after a while. RZA wasn't there. He wasn't there. Nah, he wasn't there. You said he was whack after the flood, so how did that help him?
Right. Well, he had all his students. You got True Mass, you got all them dudes that was up under there.
Whoever did Man Child in the Promised Land, that's one of my favorite songs ever. I love that song. You know what I'm saying? I love that song. That's like one of my favorite songs ever. But
right, again, so if your business is not right, then what? Then we're gonna blame the business for what you don't do as an artist? That's what I'm saying.
Oh, and Shaheem and Big L had a smoker. Look how it come back around. Look how the universe is perfect. Look how the universe is perfect. Shaheem and Big L had a smoker. Look how the universe is perfect. This could be okay. Brace yourself for this one, all right?
First of all,
no, hold on.
Bring that dude back up.
Bring who back up?
Damn sure was shook when we moved AZ to his block.
You talking about?
People don't know that.
All right, forget that. He's not here. But look, all right.
Okay.
Now look.
Okay.
Y'all ready for this one? All right. This could be. Me and Rec had a show that we now defunct. We had a show called Hip Hop Blasphemy. I might have to bring it back. It's on Forbes DVD. We did a few shows called Hip Hop Blasphemy. And Hip Hop Blasphemy is when you say shit that's blasphemous in hip hop. This could be hip hop blasphemy, what I'm about to say. It could be, and many people might agree, but they don't have the heart. They don't have the platform to say what I'm about to say. I'm Brooklyn biased, as y'all know. I'm not going to preface what I'm about to say, but I'm about to say this right here. Are you ready, people? Give me a number one if you ready. I need to see like 15 number ones, and then I'm going to say what I'm about to say. Give me like 15 number ones. I'm about to say something that could go down as blasphemy in hip hop. I can't get my hip hop card taken away because, you know, I'm too in it. But give me a number one. Give me a number one. Come on. I need to see a number one. Y'all, and I know y'all a few seconds behind, but this could be hip hop blasphemy. I need to see a number one. All right, I see a couple. So I just need to know that y'all with me. All right, I see all the number ones I need to see. All right, y'all ready? Buckshot wasn't nice. I never thought he was nice.
I can't argue with that. I can't argue with that. I cannot argue with that.
He had a dope flow.
Very dope
The
flow.
beat miners on the beats. You can't lose.
Very,
But when he said, I'm feeling the Nah. Cause see, with me, all you gotta do is say one line I don't like. And it's a career killer for him. He's like, for my cipher, I'm ready to bust the piper. Nah. That was almost stepping into the realms of chaosy.
Well, you could have said they initiated stepping into the realms of chaos because they initiated the visuals that became backpack era globally. So they might have been, and that's why they are held in such high esteem when it comes to that. He might have initiated backpack.
It wasn't nice to me.
Who got the props? That whole.
But the beat for who got the props, you can't. I don't care because that same beat ended up being Faith Evans. No, Usher think of you that Faith Evans wrote. So at the end of it all, I just didn't think he was nice.
He wasn't, especially after you seen Fab Five. You like, okay, where was they at?
Well, let's be honest. When we talk about Fab Five, it was only Sterang
and Sean P.
Sean Price, yeah, that was it. We can't give it to nobody else.
Right. So again, he wasn't the nicest. And then when you talk about Steel and Tech, they way nicer than him.
Oh, that's a fact.
Yeah, so he's not nice, but he's a stylist.
He's styled, yeah,
his flow is crazy.
This is why I said that. It was a point in time on the streets of New York City, and I'm telling y'all going, when you hear this, you're going to say, yo, nah, they wasn't saying that. It was a point in time on the streets of New York City. People was coming up to me and saying, who is nicer, Nas or Buckshot? That's worth to everything. That's worth to everything I love. And I used to be like, huh? I used to be like, huh? I used to be like, yo, what you say? What you say? Say that again. Say that one more time. Go ahead, say that again. What you say? They used to say that, bro. Who's nicer, Buckshot or Nas?
What year was that?
It was Trey. 94, I'm telling you. And I used to be like, so right there, that's when I was like, hold up. Nah, he ain't nice at all. He got an ill flow, an ill voice. The production is on point. Like I said, Evil D and Walt do their thing. But nah, man. Nah.
So who's nicer, Buckshot or Snoop?
I would give it to Snoop.
Oh.
I would give it to Snoop.
You think Snoop got bars?
It's certain stuff where he rapped. Yeah. But Snoop is style. Snoop got a lot of style.
Right, it's style and flow.
Yeah.
Hey, yo, I got a bark on him.
Who that?
Got a bark on him. Because anybody that followed me on IG know in the mornings, I get down and I do my soul joint. They know that for the last few months, every time that Whispers joint come on, I'll be banging it. And they ride with me. All of a sudden now he got a joint with the Whispers on it. Something ain't right. Nobody was studying. I was telling them all, I'm coming off the wall like Scotty Twins.
1,100 people in the room and we only got 500 lights. Come on, man. Get them.
Come on.
Get them
and
lights
we got somebody, JC, salute for the cash app. We only seen one of those.
I ain't getting no
I seen a lot of people, new subscribers.
So I ain't getting no cash app.
Yeah. Well, look, Snoop, if you're listening, give me my props and tell me you got that Whispers joint. You was sleeping on it. Everybody was sleeping on that joint.
So all right, to get into this before we get up out of here, let's close on the. So you think Joe who was wrong? Joe Budden or Joell? Let's
Joe Buttons.
Okay.
Come on, man. You don't Frank Stan your come on, that's your bandmate.
So could he get away with it because he said that album could? Because he didn't say you could. He said that album. How you look at that?
So if you said the album, I mean, you said to both of them. You said to Crooked and to Joell. You shouldn't be doing that. I don't care if you're a customer or not. You won't be inviting nobody. That don't come into your mind frame. Like, come on, what are we doing now? That's like an automatic reflex for your mouth to close when you think of saying that. And men don't say that to each other. We don't do that.
Got you.
That's it. We don't do that, man. We don't do that.
Got you.
And it's bad that this era, these generation kids do it all day. Like, yo, come on, man.
Yo, I seen regular dudes walking with each other like, yo, man, sit with their arm, like on some, like, whoa, that's how y'all talk to each other?
Yeah, it's like, come on. I always check them in the stream. Like, yo, man, don't talk to each other like that. What y'all doing?
I don't get it. So, who else is underrated? Let's shout them out today. Who else is underrated?
Who else is underrated?
Yeah, I like showing love.
MJG.
Facts. I think we said that before. We definitely
He's underrated.
Yeah,
I think even with all the controversy, I think Young Buck is underrated as an MC.
Young Buck got some songs.
Yeah, I think he's underrated. It's a few. You know, again, MJG, Young Buck, people from the town. Quiet as kept. I think Uncle Murder is underrated.
Yeah,
with all the praise for the yearly and the song, I think he is a gifted writer. I think Uncle Murder is underrated. I don't think he get enough for being an artist.
I'm not allowed.
He's underrated.
I'm not allowed to speak about him because
got you.
It's gonna be biased.
Got you. Who else is underrated? See, I'm trying to go through regions in my head. Oh man. I don't know.
Well, the artist, and I used to put him in a category based off where he was from. And we can't even do that right now because he transcended his area. But one of the dopest spitters, Ransom, man.
Well, your son is nice.
Ransom is nice. You know.
Well, you know, now you're going into a different type of artist. Where do you put, and this is for real, where do you put Action Bronson?
That fake Ghostface shit? Nah, I don't listen to him. That fake Ghostface shit, I never fuck with it.
You don't mess with him at all?
Nope.
Okay.
And he was in a group with, you know, some people that I rock with real hard, and I don't like the way it turned out, so I'm a little biased. But that fake Ghostface shit, I ain't never rock with it. Because the shit sounded...
Is it fake? Is it fake if that's his real tone?
But that's not his real tone, though, because he ain't used to rap like that.
God, you see.
And he's a cook. So Ghostface, historically, my favorite word, always rapped about food. Yo, this rap is like ZD. Yo, we eat fish. That's Ghost. That's what he do. So when action come and he's a cook and he start rapping about food, it's the same shit. You know what I'm saying? Now he had a song that I like, and he could rap, but you know, I just didn't. You know, I just never fucked with it. You know what I'm saying? I never fuck with it, but I don't know. You know what I'm saying? Y'all saying people who's underrated, but if you kind of know them, they kind of not underrated to me. You know what I'm saying? I think RJ Payne is underrated. I don't think Ransom is underrated to a certain extent because people know he could rap. You understand what I'm saying? All right. I think I gotta rephrase when we say underrated. I think it is some rappers that people are scared of. They scared to get on that song with them because you know you're going to get your ass whooped. And I know Ransom is one of that. Ain't too many people going to out-rap him on those songs, even Rome Streets. You know what I'm saying? It's a lot of, you got Rome Streets, you got Huss Kingpin, you got Mussolini, you got a lot of people that's making they Planet Asia. You know what I'm saying? Planet Asia just dropped some fire the other day. That's just
they for me.
Mm-hmm.
I put them on a little higher level. I think, given a few more years, I think you could call Planet Asia them iconic to a certain degree coming from over there. Them dudes set a lot of trends and paces that people copycatted. And because they was in that region, a lot of other people did it in their region and people thought that they started that shit. I think that clip is mean.
Yeah.
It's mean.
Nah.
They kind of iconic, you know, sort of like Cypress. Like you put them in a box for Dolo, but you can't really touch them. That Planet Asia shit is mean.
Yeah, and even Lil Ito. Lil Ito was fine. Well, a lot of the dudes from upstate give it up crazy. I ain't gonna front. Yo, who keep typing Jojo Pellegrino, man? Nobody listen to Jojo Pellegrino. Stop typing that shit in my chat room.
Come on, get that shit out.
Why listen?
That must be him.
Yeah, I just said just somebody just kept typing that shit, man. Get the fuck out of here, man.
Don't that's him.
It gotta be. And even somebody keeps saying his name too. Kambada is crazy nice. Kambada nice. You know what I'm saying? Kambada is nice. I ain't gonna go there, but Kambada nice. You know what I'm saying? Kambada is nice. Somebody keeps saying fucking Jojo Pellegrino. Do he still do music? We don't even know if he do music. Why the fuck y'all keep putting his name in it? Don't even make no sense. Like Joe, like who? The fuck? Like, you know what I'm saying? But upstate, I like Smoke. Yo, did y'all see my interview with Smoke DZA? It's on the channel too. Smoke DZA and Pusha T got the exact same voice. Yo, listen to Smoke DZA and listen to Pusha T. They got the same exact voice. That's like
Pusha.
Obi Trice in Red Obi? Cafe got the exact same voice.
Exact same voice.
Exact same voice. You know what I'm saying? The content is different, but they got the same voice. But I mean, Rusty Jukes ain't underrated. Rusty Jukes is nice. Like people like that.
He's nice. He's not underrated. Is somebody
that didn't get they just due.
They ain't get they just due, and people really don't sleep. If people sleep on and really don't get to hear. People heard Rusty.
Yeah.
If you just say the name, people know Rusty Jukes is nice. He's fire.
Vic Flip.
But for whatever reason, that commercial, and again, you know what? People are still late on what that type of MC from New York really sounds like. I think people are still late on that core essence
of that. But that's the dude. But that's the dude who gonna go again. He could go when that microphone is getting passed around on that stage. Right. You know his verse about to get crazy. You understand what I'm saying? That's what I was saying about certain people. But y'all naming people that's not underrated. You know what I'm saying? China Mac. What song did China Mac ever make? I never heard no China Mac song. Why people keep saying China Mac?
Come on, stop that. They're trying to insert something in the conversation.
yeah, that's what.
Yeah, man.
Yeah, somebody did that shit. Yeah, like cut it out, man. Like we never.
Cut it out, man.
But you know who I did like too? I liked I thought Vince Staples was nice too.
He's nice.
Yeah, I like Vince Staples.
He's definitely nice. I mean, but look what happened. We ain't seen him since the commercial.
Yeah.
That Sprite commercial, they must have tried to put the jacket on him, the silky lilac shirt. No, I'm out of here. I'm telling you, because that is the only reason when people get elevated up. You seen him. He was everywhere. Vince this, Vince that. Got a commercial. Then you don't see him.
All right, I'm looking at the chat room, and I just want to break something down to y'all really quick before I go. Now, I liked Murs too, until he kissed that dude in that video. Murs actually was one of my favorite West Coast artists, especially the Ninth Wonder project he was doing. But he slowed the dude down in his video. And ever since he did that, I was good on him. Let's just say that. But I see his name keep coming up. and he could rap. I liked Aaron Cooks. I liked Aaron Cooks. I don't like the whole stove guard shit. It just don't resonate with me. So when you say stove guard Cooks, I don't know what this stove guard shit is. You know what I'm saying? And if it's in any reference to cooking crack and all that shit, I just don't believe that shit. So I don't like that. I like Aaron Cooks. I thought he was dope. But the stove guard shit, nah. I just didn't like the rebrand. This is me personally. Some of y'all might like it. I see y'all keep typing his name. But I don't like the stove guard shit. You know what I'm saying? I don't like that. I liked Aaron Cooks. But the stove guard, I didn't like it.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? I didn't like it. So, yeah. Sometimes people rebrand themselves and it's like, oh, so now because you know at one point he was supposed to be like conscious a little bit. You know what I'm saying? He was supposed to be conscious. That's how he came out. And then he went from that to the stove guard. I don't get it. Maybe it's something that I don't know. And I listened to Makami too, and I ain't hear what y'all heard. Just keeping it real. But I know, these names get pushed down your mouth, so yeah, when you supposed to, Makami, and I listen to a lot of this shit, because when y'all be always talking about shit, I go listen and I be like, that doze off, and somebody be like, yo, you asleep? Like, nah, I was thinking about something. That you be front, I was.
No, I heard y'all just started.
I was concentrating. Yeah,
that's that jewel you dropped.
Yeah, I didn't hear the Makami shit that y'all hear. You know what I'm saying? Maybe it's something that y'all hear that I don't hear, but I don't hear it. You know what I'm saying? I don't hear it. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to Terminology too. Terminology is nice too. I don't think Terminology get his just due, but he dropped a lot of projects too. You know what I'm saying?
I just seen some shit from him.
Oh, him and Paul Wall dropped the project.
Yeah,
I
just seen something from him. Yeah.
See, homie, you said, I say your name, you said Makami grew on me. That's not the way, see, and again, Cash Jersey Block, you said Makami is a quiet taste. So again, I'm not saying he whack, it just ain't for me. Just like Rhapsody, it's not for me.
Who?
Rhapsody, the female MC.
That's overrated.
She could rap though, but
you can rap, but you don't have bars that stick to my gut. She's overrated. And I'll tell E. Jones and Ninth that when I see him, she was overrated, and that's why she where she at right now. I mean, she just what? It's bars. You don't have bars that stick to the gut. What the fuck? A lot of them don't.
What is bars that stick to the gut? Like
bars that stick to the gut.
Hold on.
Bars that stick to the gut.
Yeah, bars.
Oh man.
Stick to the gut.
Yeah, it was I don't know. It was okay to me. You know what I'm saying? I didn't see what people loved. You know what I'm saying? And I think when we get a first of certain things, it get pushed on people. And I think people would just be like, yo, she nice. And then when you listen back, you be like, that shit was all right. You know what I'm saying? It was all right. I don't know.
Right.
But yo, you in trouble though. Before I leave, I don't get you in trouble. Because y'all don't know about this audience. When we get him in trouble before we go. Listen, y'all, no, let's get him in trouble. Because we know we like to put him on trial for stuff.
Oh, my goodness.
You said out your mouth.
Right.
On the record. That Black Thought. Hot 97 freestyle wasn't dope.
I didn't say it wasn't dope.
What you said about it?
I didn't say it wasn't dope. That was dope.
What you said about it?
I said on the record, and I'll say it again, at the time that the Roots were signed, if he wasn't part of that whole enclave, if he wasn't part of that band, if he was just a solo dude, he would have never been signed. We'd have never heard about no Black Thought. And I'll say it again and repeat it. Without the roots, we don't hear about him. And I'm going to stand tall on it. He was not that nice at that era compared to the rest of the dudes in his class.
Here we go with this class
grew
shit.
into who he was. And again, for me, his bars don't stick to the gut.
Go with this shit. Nah, well, I ain't gonna lie, I was a crazy, crazy Root supporter. I was a crazy Root supporter. So what they do is like one of my favorite songs ever. And even nah, you crazy. Somebody told me that this planet was small. Nah, you crazy. It was nice. Even though Malik B was fire to me though. Malik B was fire.
He wasn't for me, he wasn't the primary focus of that thing. They had a lot going on in there.
Yeah,
and he
but
was Dolo coming through Philly, coming through that region where at that time we wasn't studying that region like that. He would not have got signed. I'm serious. Back then it was too much New York bias representing for these majors. If you wasn't from NY, you had to be incredibly nice. If you wasn't coming from the West Coast, yo, he wouldn't have been signed. I'm telling you.
Yo, you know who I wish rapped because they actually could really, really rap good? Gilly. Gilly nice. Gilly could rap. I ain't gonna front, it ain't too many people from Philly that's whack in that booth. A lot of them got it. A lot of them got it.
They got it. Corrupt too.
Yeah.
But look, I'm telling you, look what Corrupt had to do. Nobody was studying that as a region to go say, yo, we gonna pluck something out. No.
No, but you was very critical of the freestyle though.
Not of that particular freestyle.
The Flex freestyle. Come on, you want me to go dig up your...
Listen, the freestyle was decent. I said that. I'm telling you, when y'all talking about the top 5, 10, 15 MCs, he don't get placed in none of that. You could go to my Facebook and see it. I done did video after video of it. He don't get placed in that top 15, top 20. No way.
You know where he got over a lot of MCs though?
He's an encyclopedia.
But no, he could freestyle off the top too though. I seen him do that.
I give him that.
Yeah.
And he could, intelligent, his music, like they say, LeBron got basketball IQ. Black Thought hip-hop IQ is ridiculous. I give him that. He can perform.
Okay, so now looking back.
In the bars, I'm not going to sit there and listen to him the way I'm going to sit and listen to a Ghost. The way I'm going to sit and listen to some nice KRS. I'm not going to sit there. He's boring to me. But
I feel like that freestyle immortalized him though. That Fun Flesh freestyle more because
he snatched that moment. I went crazy with
so did Jadakiss at Versus. We always said he was nice, he could rap, but that's when he became an icon. Because you could always go to that moment. Nah, Jadakiss killed the Versus. You understand what I'm saying?
But quiet is kept. Even in that verse right there, you always gonna go back to the initial word that he said. You know what I'm saying? He just barked on them dudes. Come on, man.
When he spiked Joell Santana bandana.
Right. Yeah.
That was the highlight of the verses to me. When he touched down his bandana, yo.
Yeah.
But
that shit was crazy.
But you gotta what I respect about Black Thought, he could rhyme off the top of the head.
All right, now you gonna make me go post that picture on my IG with him in them damn boots. And I'm gonna ask y'all, is that y'all man? That's hip hop?
Yeah, but you know when these dudes start getting changed, they start wilding, man. I ain't justifying it. Don't get it twisted. You ain't catching me in no
Them
wild
boots
ass.
is crazy. Ain't nothing hip hop about them boots. And you give him a mic with them boots, ain't nothing he gonna say that's gonna be fly with them boots on. Straight up. You won't see Ghost in them boots.
Why Ghost don't wear the eagle no more? That was iconic. That eagle, oh man.
That shit in the scales right now.
How you do that in the scale?
Yeah, he scaled that shit.
Niggas don't know what
tell me where's that?
Yeah, they don't know what the scale is.
Right?
Yeah, right.
The scales. Took that shit to 47.50. Right.
He probably got a chunk of change for that scales too. Yo, man. Oh man. Somebody's fucking scales. Yo, all right, man. So anything else you want to close out with?
I gotta do book club, so.
Oh yeah, you gotta do, but damn it, yeah, and it's 9:30. All right, so look.
Yeah, I gotta do book club. People welcome. Come on over.
Yeah, we got 1,000 here. So if y'all wanna go, if y'all wanna keep going on with the live, we closing out here, but he's going over there to his channel to do the book club. Y'all get engaged in that, man. It's it's dope, central reading. And a lot of times too, what y'all gotta know is when y'all in this space, you don't always have to watch the person. Sometimes you could just leave a tab open, if you're on a computer, or just let it run on your phone. I mean, everybody damn near got 2 phones. You know what I'm saying? Everybody got 2 phones. Just let one phone run with them. You know what I'm saying? A lot of times I like to go on people channels and use both phones. You know what I'm saying? Yo, Spice One was my dude, man. That rat-a-tat-tat.
Yeah, Spice is underrated.
Yeah, Spice One. You know who I like too? I used to like Pastor Troy a lot too. I used to like
Pastor Troy, man.
Yeah, I like Pastor Troy. I even liked Petey Pablo, man, at North Carolina. This used to get me hyped. I wasn't even from North Carolina.
He ain't from there neither.
Fuck he from?
He from the town.
Yeah, because I heard Maserati Fox used to tell me that that was his physical.
Yeah,
rest in peace to Fox.
Town.
Crazy.
Did a bit out there.
Yeah, I even heard Shock G is from Far Rockaway.
Shock G is from the town. I heard Shock G was from BK, but he might have been from Far Rock, but says a lot when you listen to the production now. Cause I was like, damn, these Digital Underground dudes is dope. Like, that's coming out of Cali?
Yeah, because what it was that Humpty clap.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. That
Yo,
What You Like shit that's Cali?
Yeah, but
really?
but look, I'm gonna give y'all a jewel on the production. If you listen to Humpty Dance, that's the same drums on Humpty Dance as Deep Cover. The same drums, and the drums is called Sing a Simple Song by Sly and the Family Stone. So if you want that, that's from Sly and the Family Stone. Sing a Simple Song. Sing a Simple Song has a lot of different versions, but you want to get the Sly and the Family Stone version. But in order to take the horn out that go dun, used to have a RCA wire. The red and the white used to have to pull one of the wires out. And when you pull one of the wires out, you get only the bass. And when you take the other wire out, you get only the highs. So when we used to do beats, it was a lot that we had to do that.
Yeah, people doing too much.
Yeah. I know people like, what the fuck he talking? People like, yo, what the fuck he talking about?
Shit, homeboy.
Yeah.
You're doing too much, man.
Yeah, it's the same drums. You know what I'm saying? The same. Yeah. Even Eric Sermon, Stay Real. It's a lot of a lot of them is Sly and the Family Stone. But Sly and the Family did Sing a Simple Song. See, this is what I gotta start doing on the beat making.
Beat makers. You gotta go to beat making.
Yeah, hitting switches is the skull snaps. You know what I'm saying? Like I know every drum break, every beat that ever came out, I could tell you where them drums come from. You know what I'm saying? Like I could say, oh no, them records is from here. But yeah, that it's called. You had to use that. It's called RCA wires. I got them around here somewhere, but used to have to take one of the wires out, and you would get only the low. Pete Rock had to do it with AZ. Give Me Yours. Matter of fact, I need to ask Pete how he did, but if he did it how I think he did it, when he did Give Me Yours, that's Minnie Riperton. It's a lazy afternoon. But she sings, so you had to pull one of them out because she's singing through that. So I was like, how did he catch that? You know what I'm saying? How did he catch that without, So you used to have to do it, but you couldn't leave in a stereo. You had to turn your mixer into mono. So we used to have mixers, like it's a mixing board right here. So we used to have mixers, and when you play the record, you had a regular DJ mixer, but if you had the mix on stereo, the RCA didn't work. You used to have to turn it on mono because you had the right, you could be able to turn it on stereo or mono. This is producer shit that, you know, again, people don't know that I be knowing all this shit. They just think I'm a talking head, but yeah, I really know about all this shit. So yeah, Last Piece of Chicken was the first beat. Who Stole the Last Piece of Chicken by Organized Confusion, I think was the first record to use the skull snaps. The skull snaps drums is programmed. If you listen to Onyx, Throw Your Guns, the skull snap drums is programmed like Synthetic Substitution by Melvin Bliss. So that's how Throw Your Guns go. But that's also how Synthetic Substitution go. You know what I'm saying? So I think Shy Skills took the Synthetic Substitution drums and he took the skull snap drums and programmed them like Substitution. So that always fucked my head up. You know what I'm saying? I was like, yo, it sounds like Substitution, but it's really the skull snaps. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, I could go on and on and on.
Well, they're underrated too. Prince Poe is underrated.
Facts. Yeah, Steezo used the skull snaps and it's my turn. Definitely. Shout out to rest in peace to Steezo, man. Freak the Funk. That drum break, I could tell you what that is too. Cause that's when I was a DJ. I used to cut that all day. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, I could produce a talk y'all all day because I could start talking about.
Yeah. So we gotta go.
Yeah,
we gotta get busy. Again, y'all welcome to come through.
One producer tip before I go. Now, if you're a producer and you got a sample that you like, but the sample is, say the BPMs is 75, right? You like the 75 sample, right? You like the 75 sample, but it's slow. 75 is, that's how slow that is. What you do is you take it and you program to 150. Don't put it at 75, put it at 150. So what you do now is, if you're used to doing your drum or your hi-hats on a 1/8 measure, being that it's double time, your 1/8 now becomes 1/4. Your 132 now becomes 1/16. So now you could, and then don't put it on the triplet, because if you put it on the triplet, yo, you're gonna get a crazy swing. So what you do is you take 75, put it on 150, and then you take the metronome and you don't put it on 1/8, because now it's going to be like, you don't want that. So now you take it and put it on a 1/4, and it's going to sound regular. But yeah, Blair's like, what the fuck you talking about?
And no, because you know what? You still need somebody to spit on it. That's fire.
That's true. No, I double timed the beat before because it was just too slow. You know what I'm saying? It was just too slow. So I was like, nah. And on the SP1200, the double time, especially if you do the triplet, yo, ain't nothing like that swing on the SP1200. I know they be saying, yo, you could do, no. That SP1200 swing ain't nothing like that. But yeah, so I used to just do a lot of different techniques when I produce. It would be some days where I would just look for hi-hats. You know what I'm saying? I would find hi-hats. Y'all, should I tell you? Y'all know what the Pete Rock hi-hat is, right?
Man.
You know what it is?
No.
It's the Give the People hi-hat.
Oh yeah?
By the OJs. Easy Mo B used it a lot, but that's the Pete Rock hi-hat. The hi-hat that he used on everything is from Give the People. So if you ever want to do a beat and you want to emulate a Pete Rock beat, There you go. But yeah, until next time, we out. But before I go, I'll sign you out real quick. How about that? So you can get started.
Book club, come on through.
Yeah, go
Peace
over
and
to
power.
Karen Bliss Johnson channel. Yeah, so I'm out. I'll holler at you later on.
Peace.
All right, so yeah, shout out to everybody for supporting as usual. Make sure when you leave here, you go over to Karen Bliss Johnson channel for the book club. He's about to start that. He's gonna get ready to do the book club. As for me, I'm about to do something else. You said the Detroit Emeralds, but now let me give you another jewel about the Detroit Emeralds. The Detroit Emeralds, the beginning of that. All right, the Detroit Emeralds is, what beat would you know for that? Looking at the Front Door by Main Source, and also Incarcerated Scarfaces is the Detroit Emerald drums. But if you find the 45 version of Funky Worm by the Ohio Players, it's the same as drums. The same drums, but you got to find the 45 version of the Ohio Players. It's the same drums as Funky Worm. Actual factual. So on that note, till next time. So let me see. What am I doing here? Oh, y'all know about the promo. Book your interviews with me. Here we go. Book your interview with me. Also, I got fitness gear for the ladies. Also, for $100, I promote whatever you need on my social medias and my website. That's my Twitter, Facebook, Insta Stories, YouTube community, and www.doggiediamondstv.com, which you'll be featured on. Hit me up on Instagram at Doggie Diamonds for your promo. Serious inquiries only. Must be Cash App ready. And on that note, until next time, now I'm finally out. Peace. You are now watching Doggie Diamonds TV. Make sure you subscribe to this channel. Also, you want to hit the bell so you can get all notifications of when I'm going live or when I upload new content. And don't forget to like, share, and leave a comment on this channel. Peace.